Yes, I'm still hobbling. My cute little boot. Oh, might not be able to see it. And my cute little boot. So, yeah, still hobbling around. And the bruising actually started last night. So now I got this nice, it's weird because it's almost like it's perfectly round bruise from my last 3 toes back to the top of my foot. Not super, super dark bruise, fortunately. But yeah, the bruising has begun. And not a lot of swelling, just a little. It feels good when I'm not on it, but as soon as I stand up and start walking around, then of course I have pain. So I'm still going to try to stay off of it as much as I can. I mean, I'm still doing my functioning around here. I made my bed. I'm not putting makeup on, but I got dressed, brushed my teeth, you know, got myself at least presentable. So right now I'm making my tea and making Mike some iced tea for when he gets home. I make him like different organic teas that I have up here in the cupboard. So today he's getting an organic lemon ginger iced tea. I'll just steep this and put it in the fridge for when he gets home. And the sweetener that he's been using is an organic agave nectar, and he likes it. I like that stuff too when I am having one of the herbal teas. But in the morning, I'm sorry, it's got to be Lipton black tea with caffeine and my pure cane sugar is what I use in my tea in the morning. So I'm getting ready to go have snuggle time. And we need to snuggle this morning because it was 33 degrees when I got up at 7:30. When I got up at 3, I didn't check the temperature. It probably wasn't too far off when I was up at 3 to get Mike off to work. But yeah, we have frost. And I had my mom outside last night, so my mom's a little petrified this morning. I might make up a little bit of warm water and put on his roots, or he's going to be frozen stiff. So yeah, but at least we're getting to 52. Alright, so it's time to start my day. Let's see what we're going to get into first after I snuggle. Snuggle time, pooch, YouTube, hot tea. Alright, time to work on yesterday's video and eat my breakfast. Coconut yogurt and some of the Nature's Valley oats and dark chocolate granola. Hey, so I thought I'd hop on here and let you know what I'm in the middle of doing. I was working ahead on my planner to get it ready for next week, and I realized that November 6th is the last day of my planner, so it's time for me to order a new one. The planner that I use, I can't remember which YouTuber used this. I want to say it was How Jen Does It is the YouTube channel that I found this idea on, but I'm not 100%. But anyway, it's called personalplanner.com. Personal-planner.com is the actual website. And you design your own planner. I'm going to flip this around here. Hold on. So, like, you can pick your cover photo. This was last year's planner, my end of 2015 to 2016. And you get 12 exact months, so you can't get, like, an overlap. But you pick your own cover photo, and then you design your own layout. You have opening pages that you can design, put your own sayings in there. And then this is the basic layout that I use, but there's multiple different layouts. So, like, this was a year ago. But it gives you a week at a glance, and you can add lines and tables and graphs. I was working, so I had like my work schedule written in here. And then at the very end, they offer you many different things you could put in the back. I opted for just lined pages last year and some maps after my year was up. But this year I'm doing something a little different, and it's no additional money to fill the back of your planner with whatever you want. I'm doing, oh, this is a super glare. Let me try to turn this light out. That doesn't help much. You can't see what I'm doing, so I'm going to spin this around. Maybe you can see this part. It just says back pages, smorgasbord in the background there. But I'm actually adding addresses and phone numbers. So right now I've got my old address book, and I do have some addresses and phone numbers that are no longer valid in here. So I'm actually copying them into the Personal Planner website, and they will come printed for me, and then each year I can always go in and edit and add and delete addresses and phone numbers. So it will eliminate a separate address book, and it keeps everything in my planner. So this may take a while, but since I ain't getting around too well right now, I might as well sit on my butt and do this. So anyway, I just thought I'd let you know what I was doing and what my planner looks like. So back to work. Alright, got my YouTube video uploaded. I made some iced tea. I did a little laundry. Finished ordering my personal planner. Excuse me. I was just getting ready to sit down and eat a little lunch. You're a vulture head, you. So I'm going to snack on some celery and Triscuits and walnuts and cheese. And that's what this one smells. You are such a little vulture. What are you doing? Get out of my plate, you little hog. And I'm going to watch some Hoarding Buried Alive. This always makes me feel better about my house being dusty because it ain't near what those people's houses look like. So yeah, I got to get off my foot for a little bit. So, going to relax, and I guess I'm going to have to share my lunch because someone just made himself at home. Oh, this chihuahua. Okay, guys, we're having steak for dinner tonight. So I have 2 New York strip steaks. They were from Costco, if you watched my last Costco haul. All I've done with them is let them thaw out, obviously, stabbed them to death with a fork, and sprinkled some meat tenderizer all over. So that's what you're seeing there. So I'm just going to let them sit and come up to room temperature before we throw them on the grill. So now I'm going to get started on my potato wedges. And for our potatoes tonight, I just took 2 jumbo russet potatoes, washed them, cut the eyes out. As you can see, there's little looks like somebody was chewing on my potato, but no, it's where I cut the eyes out. Anyway, I cut them into wedges, and I coated them with regular olive oil and some garlic pepper seasoning that does have salt in it, so I didn't add any additional salt. And these are going in a 450-degree oven for about 45 minutes, or until they're crispy on the outside but very soft on the inside. And then we can dip these in sour cream. You can sprinkle cheese and bacon on the top and do like loaded potato wedges. I don't have any bacon made, and I think just for fat and calorie sake, I'm going to let the cheese off, but I am going to use sour cream. So that's my potato dish. Fortunately, I had some mushrooms left over from last week, so I'm going to fry the rest of those up for Mike to eat with his steak. And how I fry my mushrooms is I fry them, I used to fry them in butter. I've switched to avocado oil, so much healthier. It's still all natural, but you can cook with this to a very high temperature, 500 degrees, unlike a lot of your olive oils. So again, I have switched to this. Mainly because, again, Mike's trying to watch what he eats so he can drop a couple pounds because of his feet issues. So I fry him in this and some pepper, and then at the very end I do add a splash of white cooking wine, and I'll show you how I do that at the end. In Mike's spinach, I'll do the same way I do the mushrooms, in that I use the avocado oil to saute the spinach. Then I also add some minced garlic. So I'll heat that up, then I'll add the spinach, and then I'll sprinkle some pepper on it to cook that up for him. Then I did get the phone call from the nurse today from the urgent care place that I went yesterday with my foot. The toe is definitely broken. So I chipped it in one area, broke it in another area, and then did damage to my tendon. So, yeah, I guess it comes with getting older. We get a little doppy in our older age. Oh well, I need to finish dinner so I can sit. There's my sexy man cooking dinner now. Now Mike likes his mushrooms fried nice and brown, and once that's done I turn them down to a simmer, and I use the Holland House brand white cooking wine. Just going to put a little splash in there. Maybe like a tablespoon and a half. And just let them simmer until we're ready to eat. And I just started this spinach. I turned the frying pan on to almost medium and heated that oil and garlic up. Now I just added this spinach, so this just has to wilt down, and I'll add some pepper, and the spinach will be done. And here are the potato wedges. I did flip them when they were about 2/3 done, just to make sure both sides got brown. So they are yummy. Give those a try.